Hey there, YouTubers. Me again. I'm going to give you 2 guesses on what we're going to work on today. First one don't count. You're right. We're going to work on this old Corvette. We're not fixing on it. It's a parts car. We're tearing it up, taking stuff off. I got to take the power antenna out of it. I've got a guy down the street that needs one, so we're going to take this one out. And it looks like we took the battery out while this one was at half mast, so that's going to make it interesting. But I'm going to pull this out. Really, he needs a cable off of it, but I'm going to go ahead and pull the whole thing out, I think. And I'm going to bring you along. It's super windy today, but we're not feeling it right now because I'm tucked in behind my trailer and this car. And so I'm not sure if this is going to have a lot of wind noise and we're going to throw in some music, or if I'll be able to talk. We'll find out. But I'm going to try to tuck you in best I can. I could use the wind because it's a little bit hot out here. But anyway, let's get started. Because this is a parts car, there's no back window. We could just flip it up otherwise if not. But I gotta get in here somehow. I've already got these panels off that go around the outside of this thing. I took those off long ago. Pull this carpet back. It has a little, one of those little pushy things. Those things, you need to save on those because we need them in a lot of different projects. I've got something, hair or something hanging from my lip. God only knows. Anyhow, pull this carpet back to see. I don't see anything. Help me get in there. How in God's green earth? You get in there. Maybe it's under the gas cap. There's no way you're getting in there. This is what I'm after. This here cable. A couple parts. I don't think this even comes apart, this piece here. Not really sure what's under it. Let's see. Looks like it does. Now, the line starts over there, and I traced it all the way back. Here's the console, and it looks like it goes into the back of the console. So, I'm going to have to take console bolts apart and see if I can, because the radio's on into the console, so I'm guessing it's going up the console to the radio, so I gotta take all that out. I don't know that I'll be able to get the camera in here, but let's just explain. We got take these screws out for the hinge, and then take these 4 out to get the console, at least the bucket out, and we'll go from there. Let me tell you a little story about chasing this cable. It goes into the console, so we figure take the top console plate off. Be easy, right? No. This console has a little carpet glued in right here. Looks innocent enough, right? But no. It has 4 bolts holding it in right here. And to top it off, those 4 bolts have these little covers on them. That makes it almost impossible to even know they're there. So, just to add to fun and injury, you have to dig these out, which have glue all over them now. Get those 4 bolts out, and God only knows what else is hidden in here. So, now there's some switches and all sorts of doodads. But I think I may have this now, except for I don't know what I did with my... I don't know what it is. The screwdriver I was using. Yay. Okay. Well. Pause. Just in case I didn't press the right button on that. Anyway, got these 4 bolts out. Get my screwdriver out. These have got to come over. You got to pry those over as well. Just to add insult to injury. There we go. just there's a little cover over the lock, just so you know. I think you're supposed to take the sides off first, but we're not doing that because we're not taking these seats out in order to get that out. And these cars are not the easiest cars to get in and out of. Oh, I had to pull the radio out too, which has four bolts that hold that in. We've got this loose, I think, now. We just have to get it far enough out where, ow, fingers caught. Fingers caught. Alright. Something's keeping it from coming out now. Ouch. It's definitely a finger smasher. Something's keeping this out. I don't see anything else holding it in. Get this out of here, get it out of the way. Alright. Which I don't have keys to anyway. Hey! Progress! Look at that. Something still holding it somewhere. Somewhere over here, there is something holding it. But I'll be dipped in horse bucky if I can find it. What the heck? I don't see anything holding it. There's definitely something. Maybe it's just this up here. Yep, that's it. Gee, Gad's watching. Now it's just a bunch of wiring and crap holding it in there. So I guess just because I'm going to take all these switches off so that the wiring won't be an issue. These switches here, which I think is what's holding it at this moment. Can't really see what's holding them. These have a plug somewhere. They do, sort of. So let's pull this plug, which is one of these. Okay. Another one down there. No, there's not another one further down. Oh, there's a screw there, okay. Screwdriver down here somewhere between my legs, no doubt. I love working in cramped spaces, to be honest with you. Nope, that's a total lie. I have a Phillips head here somewhere. Alright, pause. I'm trying to sit in this car. Steering column's all the way down. I got this out. It has a, what do I do with it now? Well, you know, I have to, oh, here it is. It's holding the switches in with this thing, and they just pop right out of those. Those are the mirror controls. These just have regular. I'm sure there's plugs on these too. I could just unplug, but it does come with its own nut and bolt holder, so that's pretty cool. You probably can't see anything because my elbows anyway. But yep, these aren't. What the jack criminy? Alright. Trying to pull this switch up. It doesn't want to come up. So that I can pull the stupid plug out the bottom of it. Can we just make believe that one came out? What the flip? It's catching on something. That criminy, it's just being difficult. Where's my flat blade? Oh, okay, it's over here. Force. Oh, there it is. Oh, it just unplugs. Okay, we'll put that up there. So all that for nothing. Let's go ahead and get these other two out of here. Can't get that one. But they should just pull straight up. Everything's plastic, so you're going to damage it, of course. Let's hope not. Good thing about plastic is you can pretty much glue. Now that one's different. This one has a conventional plug. You just pry this little flap. Boop, that one. Oh great, hold back. That one's no good. Back of it came right out. That's the thing. I try not to destroy stuff because I never know what I'm going to need next. So I just kind of... I could have just busted this all out of there and that would have been adequate. I could have got it done, but I don't want to because... We should just be able to wiggle this one out. Almost there. There we go. See how that is? Alright, and that switch is probably not okay. Anyway, this one came out on its own. It's just got a plug on the back. And that should make it so this whole thing... Uh-oh, something's still holding it. We have... Oh, this wire right here, right? Where is that going? Okay, let me switch to the other side and see what we got. No, I could just snip that, and I'm very tempted. Oh, but we're going to try to do things right. Yay. What you all could see, but I couldn't, was this plug right here. And I just got to get that out, which is just a push plug. You push this little doohickey in here, and it comes out. Or just use your screwdriver. Pop it out. Come on, man. Come on. You don't want to play nice. Come on, you. Some of these plugs are, been plugged in since 1984. So, they don't want to come out. The funny thing about this is this part I'm pulling is for a friend of mine who is 90 years old. 90. 90. I didn't believe him when he first told me because he was mounting the tires. I just put new sneakers on my crew cab dually, and those tires and wheel combination weigh over 100 pounds a piece, and he mounted them for me. And the guy is 90, and he's working on this very same job, only he's putting his back together. And of course, I'm out in the sun, he's in a shop, but this is, I gotta take it out of here, because it's wrapped. Oh, wait a minute, this is just a cover. So, we should be able to pop this cover off of here. While my camera battery was busy dying, I went ahead and got this out. Oh, we got hornets flying around in my face today. Oh, something else. Oh, we got one more little plug. It's a pull tab plug. So we're just gonna put pressure on it. And pull. There we go. Hey, we finally got that out of here. Now, get that out of the way. We should see where, oh, there's some Mises nests and stuff in there. This should be in here somewhere. I'm still not seeing the stupid thing. I would have thought that they'd have run it down the side of this. Well, pull that back down out of the way. Pull the radio out. And where did it go? Which way did it go, Sal? Which way did it go? It's back in there somewhere. I'm going to have to go back to the other side. I still can't get this to pull. So let's see if I get it from the other side. I'm probably going to be in your way, no doubt. But it was back here somewhere. There it is. And I tried to tuck it. See if I can pull it that way. Somehow, this and that are connected, but I cannot see how or where. I can't find the other side of it. Dadgummit. Look, money. Woo! Alright, how am I supposed to do this? Where is this? Great. Well, no sense you staring at my elbow while I try to figure this out. I'll figure it out and let you know. I finally got it. It's all through here, all the way there, underneath the console. Got all that console taken apart. And then it was up underneath the brackets for the side covers for that were holding the console together. In all reality, if you care about your car, I would highly recommend taking the seat out and then taking that side panel off so you don't destroy it. I actually pried on it and ended up breaking free a couple of the mounts, and that's how I got this out. But you're not going to want to do that if you care about your car. So you're probably going to have to take the seat out if it's laced as low as this one was. I don't know why they didn't just run it along the top, or maybe it fell down in there over time. I don't know. But no, it was below the mount, so if they've had those panels off before, they had this stuck below the mounting surface for the side panel. So either you have to take your seat out and that side panel off, or if you're lucky enough it's just through the console and you'll have to do everything that I've just done. But there's no seam. There's one here, but this is where he broke it, and he said this is what he needs, so I need to preserve that. I'm just going to take the whole motor out of this car. He put a brand new one in the other car. He just needs this piece right here. So there we go. I'm going to pull the motor out of it now. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get my camera up in there to show you that, because it's up inside the fender, you know what I mean? I'm going to have to get underneath it, crawl up underneath the quarter panel, and get to it from there. I'll try my best to show you, and if I can, if not, well, I'll show you how it mounts, you know, once I have it out. This is going to be my futile effort to show you the two bolts. See those two bolts right there? That's what I'm after. But it's not in an easy spot. But that's them. Oddly enough, I'm able to get a picture of them. But I'm going to take those two out and hope to God that's all there is. I didn't show you all this, but I had to take the inner wheel well out so that I get my hand up in here to get a big round plastic nut. So you have to take this. I had to anyway. I had to take this out. My arms just wouldn't fit up in there. So just keep in mind that you may end up taking this inner wheel well out to do that. Made it fairly easy once I did that. Gave me some room, and I'll show you the nut I'm talking about in just a bit. Just so you'll get the grip of things, while I was up in there, these are the two bolts I showed you. Then they have this lovely thing, and this has to be unscrewed. I had to take the wheel well molding, the plastic inner wheel well, to take that out in order to get my arm up in there to get a hold of this nut. If you got small enough arms, maybe you can get in there and get it without doing that. Unfortunately, or fortunately, however you look at it, I don't, so I did that, and then I was able to get my hand in there, barely get some fingertips on it, but it came right off because it's just plastic, and it looks like somebody put anti-seize on it. Thank you, whoever that was. But normally that goes on there, and it screws up against the grommet in there. Here's the wire we were after, and actually all he really needs is this piece, so he doesn't even need all this. But there's a grommet that you have to pound out. That sucked. And then there's a ground wire that was up on the chassis like a million miles away from it. Why it was there, I don't know. And these, rather than mess with sliding that whole thing out of there, somebody had already replaced this once. and they cut these and spliced them. I thought, what a great idea. So I just went ahead and cut them myself. But I do have the plug loose here, you know, and I could pull it through now if I wanted to, but I'm not going to in case, well, we'll never put this car back together anyway, but that plug is still right there. I could pull it up now. There you go. That's how it goes. You got 2 bolts here, one big cranky looking thing here, and then a ground wire, and then this comes right out. Then you got to try to feed this through that grommet that's up in there. That is a real pain in the hoose cow to get to. And if you want, you can push that grommet right out of there or get rid of it altogether. And it doesn't really go anywhere, so I don't see what it would hurt to get rid of it. But anyway, there you go. Hope that was informative enough. I know I did a bunch of stuff off of camera, just because you're not going to be able to see. There's just no room for a camera and me up in there. Now, if you want to make it easy, you could take this whole rear cover off and it'd be a piece of cake. I don't think anybody wants to do that just to replace the electric antenna, although you never know. Personally, on my BMW, I just put a little stubby one. It was like this long, and it works just fine. But anyway, there you go. This was the humdinger. We had to take the whole console apart to get all of this wire. I thought, and I think my friend thought too, that this coupling comes apart, but the more I mess with it, the more I think it does not. I do believe you have to take the whole thing out. It looks like it should, but maybe when you buy a new one, it comes with one of these. I don't know. But man, when I started messing with this, it just didn't feel good, and he broke it. So I think this was the best idea? I don't know. But there you go. And then, oh, I guess you can take this off just to replace the cable. But yeah, I don't think this comes apart. So, yay. Okay, folks. I appreciate y'all watching. I hope this was helpful for you. This was not the right way to do it, but it would have been the faster way to do it. Somebody already did it that way. Otherwise, I would not have cut that. I would have taken the time to actually pull this through there. But really no need, if you don't mind. If you could put one of the solder fittings there with some shrink tube, that'd be the right way to do it, or the wrong way to do it. But anyway, yeah, I'm just going to take these 2 screws out, and this is what he's looking for. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Tell your friends, hit the like button. See ya!